on, everybody? It's another lovely day here in Tennessee, as you can see. We're in the middle of winter, and you know what that means. We got to make a bunch of firewood. So what we're going to do here is stone two birds with the same joint and try to get some firewood and maybe clear out some trails, but looks pretty nasty out there, so we might not be able to do that. And we might not be able to do that because this is the truck I have to haul firewood, and it's just two-wheel drive. But I got this truck for free, so what else are you supposed to do with a free truck than abuse the shit out of it? And you may be wondering, like, well, how the hell did you get a 8-lug GM truck fairly recent? I mean, it's like a 2000 for free. Well, to make a short story long, my boss had this just sitting around at our office for a couple of years. It got used on and off, and I kept getting at him, like, when are you gonna let me buy this truck? And eventually one year he was like, you know what, it's your Christmas bonus, you can just have it. So, you know, good deal there. And you might be thinking, oh, well, you know, this truck doesn't look so bad. What's wrong with it? Well, there's not really all that much wrong with it, but it has its quirks, you know. We got the Dollar General Mirror 500 because that's just cheaper than buying a new one. Real nice rattle can paint job because, well, it caught on fire at one point. And, you know, I was like, screw it. We'll just give it a real nice $10 paint job. It's got a little bit of rust on the body and on the box, but I mean, you don't even really need that much bed. It's just like a lot of people pay to have fender flares like this. And of course, you know, you got the super strong bumper. I mean, oh yeah, look at that, you could pull a house down with that. And classic GM tailgate. Oh, and of course you gotta have one broken handle. That's just kind of the rule with these trucks. And of course you gotta have the bent antenna, because how else are you gonna unlock your old lady's car when she locks her keys in? And well, you know, you gotta have the ratchet strap holding the hood on, because every one of these trucks have bad hood latches. And the Fitment 500 there, because the classic GM hood springs. Oh, and here's the best part, you know, sacked out old pillow covering up the, well, what's left of the sacked out old seat. But, I mean, there's a lot of good about this truck, like 2500 and 8-lug, 3/4 ton, and most importantly, 6.0 with a 4L80, which is like the best motor and transmission combination. So yeah, this is the entrance to the trails, and I'm thinking we might not make it through that because it's just two-wheel drive and that some bitch gets stuck on a wet fart. So maybe we can cut a trail around it, but probably not going to be much better anywhere else. But you know, it never hurts to find out. Oh yeah, and it has 261,000 miles, so it's barely even broke in yet. So we got here our beautiful saw, the small but mighty MS211, you know, gets the job done, nothing special. Alright, so I think I found my way through here, so I guess let's get to cutting. Okay, so it's now about like 3 hours later, and got most of the wood cut up into pieces that I can hopefully lift, and we'll throw it in the back of that thing, and maybe we'll make it through. If not, I just wasted 3 hours and a couple tanks of fuel in the saw, but it's okay because it's for the content. God, this was stupid. Remind me not to do this without some kind of machine with a loader again. It's a pain in the ass. You know, stuck on a slight incline, trying to back uphill. So, let's just throw a shitload of weight on it, and that'll probably give it enough traction to go, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Okay, so here's the final load of wood. I mean, hardly the biggest load of wood I've ever seen, but I'm fat and tired, so. And also the entrance to the trails is like, only the swampiest area, minus that one part, but, if I just do more of this side than this side, I should probably make it up there. Yeah, so I didn't actually expect the truck to make it through that. So I'm on the other side now, so I guess we'll do a little bit of exploring while we're over here. So I used to drive these trails a lot more back when I had a four-wheel drive truck, and also the trail was a little bit more clear. And you know, I haven't been back here probably a year or two, but you know, let's just explore in the two-wheel drive truck that's loaded down with logs. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, so here we are at my old hangout spot. You know, used to shoot the shit and watch some TV here, obviously. It's a nice open area. Looks like some good bullshittery could happen here, but so probably shouldn't go too much further down there because that's where the sick nasty trails are at. And yeah, two-wheel drive with a bunch of logs, probably not the best idea, but you know, good to know we have this here. We can come do some other stupid bullshit some other time. The way I see it, we made it this far through the mud, so you know, we might as well come back through the middle of the mud pit, because why not, right? What was the point of this if I didn't go through the mud pit? Well, there you go, guys. I mean, if I hadn't recorded it, I wouldn't have believed you myself, but we did it without even having to get pulled, you know? So, you know, I think the lesson that we learned today is that don't let those four-wheel drive guys get you down. You too can make it through a nasty mud pit if you load your truck down with a bunch of wood. I think I learned a valuable lesson today too, and that is this shit ain't worth it without a machine with a loader. I think next time I'm going to do something easier, like, I don't know, cutting the back off of a hearse or something. I don't know, just a thought.